And the truth is that the tzaddikim never judged people. It was always the ketanim. Our religion, if I want to be frum, it says, don't judge other people. Have a done, as kol ha'adam l'kav schus, means if I do judge, I should judge you l'kav schus. So I'm very, very frum. My religion says I have to judge you l'kav schus. I'm very frum. I judge you l'kav schus. I don't really know how, what you did, where you're coming, which gilgul is this in? Is this a tikkun? Is it a punishment? I don't know. No, I stopped. I used to judge people. I stopped doing it anymore. And I don't want our religion. Yes, I'll go with Al Tadanas Chavercha. I judge kindness, mention. I have enough time, and you know what? I don't want you to judge me because who knows? And everyone is judged on his level, and with the krechts you can break. You might be higher. Bottom line is that why do I have to be the accountant in God's books in Gan Eden? Right now I have to make kakash cake for cheesecake for Shavuos. I don't have time. I'm not such a deep person. That's it. But I took off my glasses of judgment a long time ago. And the truth is, the tzaddikim who have good glasses, they're really always able to. You know the story of Reb Shlomo Mekarlin. Reb Shlomo Mekarlin was sitting and talking to somebody who everybody knew that he was one of the mamash of famous Russia. They were chayshid him for, I don't want to say in public, mixed company, the chet that he was doing, and that everybody knew about it. And one of the big chassidim at the time was Reb Uri Mistrelisk. Reb Uri Mistrelisk was known afterwards as the Saraf. He was a sharfa, and he was one of the future big tzaddikei hadar. And he was there, and he was like getting upset. Why is Reb Shlomo Mekarlin, the holy Reb Shlomo, who had Ruach HaKodesh, and he knew everything, and he's talking to this guy, and smiling, and being nice to him, and showing him ava, and love, and like, and all of that. What's going on over here? So I don't know how Reb Shlomo found out, if he saw him, or he just knew it in his machshava. That it's not clear. It could have been either. He called him over, and he said, go to the Beis Medrash, and wait for me. I'll send someone to call you. He basically threw him out of his house. So imagine what I would be thinking is, why do I have to leave? You know, what did I do wrong? I never did any of these averis, and this guy's a low-life piece of garbage, and he's the one who has to, he threw out the Buri Mistrelisk. The Saraf. He told him, go wait in Beis Medrash for me. You know, he threw him out. Can you imagine? Why would you throw out the good boy? Throw out the bad kid. After whatever time, a half hour, 45 minutes, the Gabbai came, he said, the Rebbe wants to see you. He came back in, and Reb Shlomo Mekarlin said, the mitzvah to love every Yid has no limit. It means every Jew. You were limited in your Ahavas Yisrael. You couldn't love him. I did that for you to show you that Ahavas Yisrael is unlimited. You need to work on yourself, not to let anybody or anything get in the way of limiting your Ahavas Yisrael. So very simple people, we have a meter of, we can love, 3% of Klal Yisrael. If you're not religious, we don't love you. And if you're religious, if you're a different community, we don't love you. And if you're not from enough, we don't love you. And if you're not this, and if you're not Hasidish, we don't love you. And if you're the same, with different Hasidus, we don't love you. Or if it's there's so many things. Don't let anything block your Ahavas Yisrael. Have a pure heart, like Reb Shlomo Mekarlin, like the Baal Shem Tov, like all the big tzaddikim. And then you realize that it's on me. Have done is kol ha'adam l'kav schus. The Sfas Emes says it should say have done kol adam l'kav schus. Judge everybody favorably. Why does it say have done as kol ha'adam, the ganze mensch? He says if you're going to judge a person, you should never judge. But if you're going to judge a person, you have to judge as kol ha'adam, the ganze mensch. Everything he was born with, everything that he went through, you'll see by the time you're done it'll be l'kav schus. We don't know histories of Gilgulim, and we don't know what happened to our children, and we don't know what they're dealing with, or what the guy across the street and your neighbor is dealing with, and right away we always come up with a way to interpret it in the most negative way possible. That's on us. The tzaddikim didn't do that. Right? Look what I'm doing. I sit to help people for free, and there are people who judge me negatively. Like, why? Why would you judge me? Like I told the guy, I said, I say certain things, and you see this guy on this side is perfectly comfortable with it, and this guy thinks it's horrible. Is it really what I say? Is it really what I say? What I say is these people are going to interpret this way, and these people are going to interpret. Is it really because I'm saying something? It depends on the people. There are bitter people, there are angry people, there are people who always look to find a way to make this guy bad. It can't be that he's doing it for free. Has to be making money on it. Okay, but I'm not. Well, then he's doing it. Oh, so it's for his kavod. It's like, why are you so busy with what somebody else is thinking to interpret how it's bad? Who does that? Tzaddikim don't do that. Tzaddikim are looking to make every person good and love each person. So that's what you tell your kid if you have to. You say, listen, first of all, I don't like discussing religion. I don't want it to come between us. Everybody is on their own journey. Every soul is on their own journey. Okay? And I gave up judging people. I used to be terrible, you know. You remember me? And they're going to say, yeah, I remember you. You used to judge my friends and you judged everybody. And then I woke up one day and I matured. I grew to the next level. Reb Shimon Bar Yochai, when he came out after 12 years out of the cave, Sarfu Asailam, Mikdushasam, from his holiness. And like the Nesiv Shalom says, and then he realized that Bezeh Gufa Apkam, that, because Hashem didn't like that. Hashem said, would you come out of the cave to burn up my world? Stop burning up the world. Stop being a source of negativity, even from holiness. So he went back into the cave for the year until he learned how to play. If we could talk like this about Hashem, until he learned how to play nicely. You got to play nicely in the sandbox. You're so holy that you're burning people. That's not what the world is all about. In this world, you have to learn how to play nicely with other people. And you see people sometimes. I've spent the last 15 years spending most of my time with the off the derech, the sinners. Right? And I could tell you that what people think about them is totally false. They're so pure. They're so holy. They're so amazing. They have souls that don't stop. I've seen these kids, they get beat down to the bottom. As a kip that I know for a long time, and I would never, he started putting on tefillin now after everything he went through. I would never do it, not shaykh. I know me. I'm not on that level to go through the hell of being suicidal and trying to kill myself, and then afterwards deciding I'm putting on tefillin. It's impossible. I could never do it. They have muscle that you can't even imagine. And Hashem, for some reason, is putting them through this Kur HaBarzel, through this terrible, terrible stuff, because they are the ones who their neshama flickers, and they fight, and they will fight to come back home. I've seen kids who were written off for being weak, for being Bali Taiva, and I've seen them come back to Yiddishkeit and fight, mamish and fight. One of our kids here, just now in group, the kid is keeping Shabbos, and the friends are not keeping Shabbos, doesn't stare him. He's like, absolutely not, I don't care. His friends are still Machal Shabbos. He decided 2 months ago, 3 months ago, I'm keeping Shabbos. I would never do that. If I was with a bunch of friends and I was a Machal Shabbos and they were, where does the strength come from? He has a girlfriend. The girlfriend said that I'm not so happy about this new Yiddishkeit thing. Her parents are not TP, so and he is TP, right? So she's not getting the kiruv, and he is. And he's told his parents, maybe I'll break up with her. You're going to break up with the girl who's been with you for 3 years and who you love so much. You're going to get married because she doesn't want to be as frum as you. You're giving up your life for God. It's mamish mesiras nefesh of giving up your whole life. You, who is so far away from Yiddishkeit, and you're going to go ahead and say, well, it takes time. They're here 5 years, 6 years. You want a fast pass, right? We got it. Easy pass, fast pass, right? So, bottom line is, I've seen, and I just want to tell you as parents, don't worry about their neshamas and don't worry about their journey. You do what you need to do. You need to do what you need to do to make sure not to react wrong and not to respond wrong and to be calm and to give the medicine and to do everything you need to do. Zar zichnish for them. Don't worry about it. I really believe this, that one day, I'm going to be holding on to their coattails. They're much more chashuv than we are. They're fighters, and as soon as they get a chance to fight, they will fight for what's right, for happiness, for health, and for Yiddishkeit. I believe that 100%. You could do a lie detector test on me. I really believe it because I've seen it. I've seen it.